We all want to optimize our energy, sleep, and focus. To do that, we need reliable data about our bodies. For most of us, the default tool for that job, receiving a constant flurry of notifications, is the traditional smartwatch. But wearing one often leads to a trade-off. You might want deep health insights, but you frequently end up with notification fatigue and the chore of daily charging. Now, a different category of wearable is emerging. Smart rings, like the OXYZEN, move the sensors from your wrist to your finger, collecting biometric data without using a screen or requiring a subscription. The choice comes down to your personal priorities. Are you looking for an active command center for your schedule or a silent guardian for your body's data? This chart maps the landscape. The smartwatch sits in the corner of high interaction and surface-level data. The smart ring sits in the opposite corner, low interaction and deeper physiological tracking. To decide which one fits your life, we have to look at how these devices handle your attention and your long-term health trends. For a student or a professional, focus is a primary currency. In a lecture hall or a library, any interruption has a cognitive cost. A smartwatch is designed for immediate connectivity. It pulls app notifications, texts, and calls directly to your wrist, so you can see them the second they arrive. That immediacy creates micro-distractions. Even a quick glance at a group chat ping fragments your flow, making it harder to re-engage with deep work. A smart ring intentionally lacks a screen and haptic motors. It tracks your data in the background without ever social pings or vibrations, creating a protected space for your focus. The trade-off is that you have to rely on your phone for all communication. You can't quickly check your calendar or a text without intentionally reaching for another device. If your goal is to minimize digital noise, adding a screen to your wrist can actively work against your academic or professional performance. Then there is sleep architecture. This is when your body handles memory consolidation, physical repair, and emotional processing. Tracking those cycles requires the device to actually be on your body overnight. But most smartwatches only last 18 to 36 hours, which forces you to charge them daily. Because many users charge their watch at night, they end up with massive gaps in their long-term recovery data. Plus, a bulky watch can be uncomfortable for side sleepers. Look at the timeline over a full week. The smartwatch is interrupted by red charging gaps. The smart ring provides a continuous green data stream. This unbroken continuity captures heart rate variability overnight with medical-grade precision, giving a cleaner signal of your nervous system's recovery. Biometric data is only valuable if it's consistent. A tracker can't give you an accurate picture of your health while it's sitting on a charging dock. When we move from sleep to physical activity, the devices follow two different philosophies. A smartwatch is built for active coaching. It uses built-in GPS and a live display to show you your pace, heart rate zones, and split times as they happen. If you're an athlete who needs to check interval timing mid-run or monitor heart rate during intense training sessions, that screen is indispensable. A smart ring focuses on passive daily strain. It tracks your movement and ambient activity without a screen, using those metrics to calculate your overall recovery readiness for the next day. Rings measure how movement affects your biological recovery. Watches are built to measure the mechanics of the movement itself. You also have to consider the financial reality. The upfront price tag is rarely the final cost of owning these devices. Between monthly subscriptions and hardware that degrades over a 4-year degree, the total cost can vary significantly. This chart projects costs over 48 months. A $350 smartwatch seems affordable, but a $10 monthly subscription pushes your total past $800. A smart ring follows a hardware-first model. You pay $330 upfront for full data access, with zero subscription fees ever. Durability also impacts the price. Smartwatch glass is easily cracked against desks or gym weights, whereas a titanium or ceramic ring is much more resilient to daily life in a dorm or office. Gating your own biological data behind a monthly paywall turns a health tool into a recurring financial liability. The right choice depends on the specific demands of your schedule and your personal goals for your physical health. Find your path by your primary goal: manage your schedule and workouts, or sleep and focus. Athletes needing GPS or organizers handling multiple calendars point straight to the smartwatch. Protecting focus, tracking recovery trends, and avoiding fees leads directly to the smart ring. The smartwatch user trades away battery life and consistent sleep data for the convenience of wrist-based communication and live coaching. The smart ring user skips the real-time alerts in favor of a detailed record of their stress and recovery trends, all while keeping the long-term costs low. Optimization isn't about buying the most famous gadget. It's about choosing the tool that helps you manage your energy and protects your ability to focus on your work.